Ay Shalom, all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elders and apostles of the nation of Israel, better known as the Great Millstone. Salutations and Shalom to all you sincere brothers as well who push this word in truth and in sincerity. Hot topic, heavy topic, as always, RFID chip, radio frequency identification device, better known as the mark of the beast. Okay, so just going through, I saw this article at work dealing with the Spain fires, and I just kept looking through more Google News articles to see what was new, and came across this article. This is by CampusTechnology.com. The article is called Carnegie Mellon and Disney Developed RFID Tagging for Real-Time Interactivity. So this is Disney. If you've been to a Disneyland resort, and this is one way they could spin it with real-time interactivity. So you get there, and you know what? This reminds me of something. They got these toys out called let's see, Skylanders. Here we go. They got these toys, and it just dawned on me that this is something that pretty much they're going to be using. Let me see. I don't know. Like I said, this is, but so basically, there are these little toys you place on the video game console, and it brings the character up on the video game so that you can play them. Okay, so you buy them, and then you put them on the console, and you can play as that character in the game. And they just keep making more and more of these things. All right, and they put them out for kids, but adults go crazy and they buy this shit because they're a bunch of kids themselves. So saying all that to get to this point, so just kind of keep that in mind, what those are, and this is part of the conditioning that they're going to be using on kids and people. Is they're getting them used to it. They're getting them. It's becoming a normal custom. Condition. So like it. So just to get the to some of the meat. Here's the new thing that they got going. Okay. So typically, passive RFID tags transmit an identifying code when they are energized by radio frequency waves from an RFID reader, but these take a while to provide responses. Okay, now normally they're used for inventory control or to read luggage tags. That's something that we talk about quite a bit, and other brothers bring out all the time. Okay, but as a solution, the teams created a new rapid or RFID that can sense if an object is being moved or touched by using low-cost RFID tags that recognize movement in under 200 milliseconds. With Rapid, users won't need to wait on a confirmation because the system interprets the signals by weighing the possibilities. Okay, so it goes on to tell you the cost. It's less than 10 cents to buy this. And it says, another quote, by making it easy to add RFID-based sensing to objects, Rapid enables the design of new, custom interactive devices with a very fast development cycle. Okay, so now you're going to see, if you're not familiar with the Skylanders, you will be now. Because, like I said, watching this,
Rapid helps users create wireless, batteryless, low-latency, interactive objects using off-the-shelf RFID tags and reader hardware. At runtime, Rapid estimates the probability of each tag being covered, as well as a distribution over possible speeds. However, these low-level probabilities can be difficult to work with. Thus, RFID provides a high-level API that uses Monte Carlo sampling to make it easy to write code that reasons about complex, probabilistic interactions. During object design, users can use RFID's SketchUp extension to specify a number of useful building blocks. During the fabrication process, the user attaches RFID tags and covering foil to the appropriate locations on their objects. RFID works with a wide range of fabrication methods. The only restriction is that the material used must be non-conductive. Thanks to RFID, this tic-tac-toe game's state is being tracked by the computer, which plays appropriate sound effects based on the player's actions.
X's move. O's move. X's move. O's move.
This Pong-like game is controlled by wireless, batteryless sliders from RFID's component library. The speed of this spaceship is tracked with a single RFID tag. The movement of the curtains in this quiz target game is tracked using RFID tags. This custom music controller was built from standard RFID library components.
Hey, so look, these things are coming to pass. Okay, and you know, it's not, these prophecies aren't going to slow down. Okay, now I'm just pulling this video up to kind of show what these things are. Okay, this kid's obviously explaining, right? I'm trying to show the console. Basically, you know, you got the idea. You know, there's a console like these boards here, and you put it on it, and it goes onto the screen, and you have a separate controller that you use to interact that thing with the game. You know, with the monitor. So you notice it said down to, you know, as quickly or as slow as 200 milliseconds. So you could get this chip, right, or get a fast pass. Maybe they'll put it, you know, to start off with the tag that you have around your neck on the lanyard, right, with your ID or whatever. You get an all-day pass, you know, and it's a fast pass or something. And you know, you can, you know, whatever you go into a room, it's going to open the doors, it's going to turn on the water, it's going to, you know, allow access to the toilets, you know, whatever, you know, whatever they come up with. As you see, you know, you thought, you know, and I thought as I was watching it, maybe you didn't, but I thought like, okay, this is the extent of it. But then it got more serious. You know, look at this, is, you know, showing you that it's interactive with movement. So you could slide something and, you know, like I said, opening doors, getting on objects. Look at, they have it for speed control too. So this, with this concept already in place, this could easily be used to power a vehicle for acceleration or deceleration, just by waving or moving something. As you saw demonstrated here, he just slid the thing, and it increased in tempo and it increased in volume, and with the new instrument. So they could program this shit to do whatever. All right. So without further ado, you know, we already know what needs to be read. This is Revelations 13, and we'll start at 15. And it says, "And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed." Okay. So if you don't take this chip, it's gonna come right now, because right now it's just cool and it's cute for everybody, right? It's, you know, they got it for the kids, you know, and it's not a big deal, right? But look, if it's gonna come to where this thing's gonna be forced, and if you don't take it, this devil's gonna put you to death, and you know, for those that are in their right mind, you're gonna refuse it, you know, because you know that right here in Revelations 14 and 11, it says, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. So like, let me start up a little bit. It says, if any man, okay, Revelations 14 and 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, okay, so you physically take it, or you take it as you pleading allegiance to it, swearing fealty to it, you know, because that's another thing. They'll say, you know, take the chip, otherwise you're a terrorist or enemy to the state, enemy to the country. Like, man, fuck that chip, and fuck this, your stolen country, man. You know, I ain't no terrorist, and I fear the Most High. You know, fuck you. You're just a man. Kill me now. You know, do what you gotta do. So if any man worship the beast and his image, okay, you gotta. So that's an idol, right? This so-called white man's is a false idol, man. We got a lot of people worshiping him and his money, thinking that they can have black power and black consciousness in a white society. They're fucking stupid, man. You can't go nowhere in this world. Okay, this devil has ultimate control. That tells you in Job 9 and 24, the Most High, that he gave the earth into the hands of the wicked, man, and he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, then where and who is he? Okay, so you worship this beast in his image and receive his mark in your forehead or in your hand, then you, okay, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. That's that thermonuclear destruction. Okay, and to get a visual, this is what you're going to see coming out all over America in particular. You're going to see nothing but a big ass cloud of smoke, just like in Spain with that tire fire. Okay, so that's what's coming. It says, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Okay, so here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High in the faith of Yahweh Shai. Now, when you take that mark, it's that physical insertion. Okay, and we're gonna, you know, we gotta go. I wanted this to be, you know, shorter than 10 minutes, Salakia, you know, but for anyone who's still watching, hopefully you're being edified, or at least, you know, reminded. Okay, so that word karagma is an imprinted mark, a thing carved, sculpture, or graven work, a mark branded upon horses of idolatrous images. Now, it's in the law, and you can go read it and find it for yourself, do a little legwork, and you'll see that it's against the law to get cuttings in your flesh, in the flesh for the dead. You're not supposed to put cuttings in your flesh, and that's what this mark is talking about, a physical thing cut into you. Okay, and the right hand, say, oh, see, people read right hand and they think it's literal. It's not literal. Now, the word dexios, it means the right side, literally. However, okay, it's being used here metaphorically, a place of honor or authority. When you swear in a Bible, what do you use? Your right hand, right? But what if you don't have hands, right? What if the guy doesn't have arms? Oh shit, then what? Well, then he swears, or he makes an oath, right? So it's recognizing the authority of the so-called white man and giving into him, and giving him total control over your privacy. Okay, you're worshiping him as a god, and allowing him, trying to say that now he has power of the Most High, that he can see and track everything you do, because that's really what he's trying to do. He's trying to paint himself up as the Most High. Okay, right here, to pledge either a mutual friendship or a compact, that's like an agreement, to strike an accord, okay, a contract by joining the right hands. So you get people that shaking hands. That's where that comes from. Okay. Let's see. So like here, just kind of skimming through this as quickly as possible. To occupy the places of honor nearest the king. Okay. Let's say sit on my right hand or sit on right. That's a place of honor. So you should get the point by now that these expressions are to be understood in this figurative sense and not of a fixed and definite place in the. Okay, no, that's going to something else. Well, yeah, that's talking about the Most High's government sitting on the right hand. Okay, on the right hand side, which the elect are going to sit on the right hand side, and the elect are going to refuse this chip. Okay. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600 threescore and 6. That 666 is talking about the UPC, Universal Product Code. Okay, you just type that in, UPC, and it'll come up. Okay, Universal Product Code. Right there, Universal Product Code. Okay, and the beginning, middle, and last numbers of this binary language is 6. Okay, so you can look further into that for yourselves. So it'll say this is the start, but also 6 is the number of a man. Okay, 6 also represents a man. Right numerical digit. So there it goes. The start and the 6. It's the same shit. You're like, oh, well, that's the start, that's the middle, that's the end. And this is giving you an example of the code. Okay. So there you have it for yourself. Okay. So I'll leave it at that. Hopefully brothers were edified. Until next time, shalom.